Days of Our Lives, a Horton legacy reborn, a supercouple reunites, and a newborn arrives to shake Salem. In the ever-turning world of Salem, where love is a battlefield and secrets are the currency of power, Days of Our Lives is orchestrating a tidal wave of storytelling that promises to redefine legacies, rekindle iconic flames, and introduce a new generation of drama. In an exclusive deep dive with the show's co-head writer, we've uncovered the monumental plans for the coming months, centering on three seismic pillars: a historic Horton family reveal, the triumphant return of a beloved supercouple, and the casting of a baby who will become the epicenter of Salem's next great war. The Horton ornament reveals a century-old secret. For over 5 decades, the Horton family Christmas ornament has been more than a prop. It's been the beating heart of Days of Our Lives, a symbol of enduring family, hope, and the moral compass of Salem. This year, that symbol will be the catalyst for a revelation so profound it will rewrite the very history of the Horton clan. The storyline will unfold during the annual tree trimming ceremony, a cherished tradition typically filled with warmth and nostalgia. However, this year, a curious discovery by young Charlotte Di Mera, the daughter of the often conniving Chloe Lane, will set events in motion. While playing with the antique box of ornaments, Charlotte will accidentally dislodge a false bottom, revealing a hidden compartment containing a bundle of yellowed letters tied with a faded ribbon. This isn't just a retcon or a forgotten cousin showing up, explains co-head writer Jonathan Masters. This is about exploring the foundational cracks in the Horton legacy. Tom and Alice Horton are the saints of Salem, the moral pillars everyone measures themselves against. But what if their story, the one we all think we know, was built on a necessary, loving lie? The letters, dated in the late 1930s, are written by a young Alice Johnson before she became Alice Horton to her sister, detailing a heartbreaking secret. Before meeting Tom, Alice gave birth to a child, a daughter, in secret, a result of a brief, intense relationship with a charismatic medical student who left to join the war effort and never returned. Fearing scandal and unable to care for the baby alone, Alice made the agonizing decision to give her up for adoption, a chapter of her life she sealed shut upon building her new life with Tom. The child, named Eleanor, was raised in a loving home but always felt a piece of her was missing. The letters will lead current Hortons, specifically the ever-inquisitive Sarah Horton and the doggedly determined J.J. Devereaux, on a quest to find their lost aunt. Their investigation will culminate in the arrival of Eleanor's own daughter, a formidable, successful woman in her late 50s named Dr. Vivian Grant, a new contract role currently being cast. Vivian isn't coming for a tearful family reunion, Masters teases. She's a renowned historian, and she's wary. She grew up with stories of the perfect Horton family from her mother, who always felt on the outside looking in. She's coming to Salem to confront the myth, to understand the woman Alice truly was, and in doing so, she'll challenge everything Maggie, Julie, Doug, and the rest believe about their own family. It's a story about the weight of legacy and the secrets even the purest of hearts are forced to keep. The phoenix rises. A supercouple returns from the ashes. Just as one family's foundation is rocked, another pillar of Salem is being reforged in fire. In a move that will send shockwaves of delight through the fanbase, the show has confirmed the return of Chelsea Brady and Nick Fallon, reuniting one of the most complex and beloved pairings of the 2000s. Their return, however, is anything but a simple happily ever after. Chelsea, now a highly sought-after graphic novelist, is pulled back to Salem under the guise of a professional commitment. Nick, having served his time for past transgressions and rebuilt his life through his work with the Titan Foundation's charitable wing, is a man forever marked by his mistakes but striving for redemption. We didn't want to just plop them back into town holding hands, Master says. The chemistry between these two characters was always electric because it was rooted in a deep, almost painful understanding of each other's darkness and light. They are each other's person. But that bond is a double-edged sword. Their reunion will be explosive, charged with a decade of unresolved history, regret, and the undeniable pull that never truly faded. Chelsea is wary, her trust shattered by Nick's past actions. Nick is desperate to prove he is the man she always hoped he could be. Their storyline will be intricately tied to the ongoing power struggles in Salem. A corporate adversary of Titan, seeking a vulnerable spot to attack, will dig up Nick's old parole records and attempt to use his past to destabilize the company and, by extension, the newly returned Brady family. Chelsea, with her sharp mind and newfound confidence, will find herself not just defending Nick, but fighting alongside him, forcing them into a partnership that is as much about business as it is about the future of their hearts. This is a second-chance romance for a new era, Masters promises. It's not about wide-eyed kids in love anymore. It's about two adults, scarred by life, who know exactly what they're losing if they fail this time. They are the Phoenix couple, rising from the ashes of their past selves, and their journey back to each other will be the emotional core of our spring and summer episodes. The newborn heir, a baby cast to divide a town. While the past is being unearthed and old flames are rekindled, the future of Salem is arriving in a blanket. The show has cast an infant for a pivotal new role, the baby at the center of the devastating paternity mystery between E.J. Dimera and Sloane Peterson. As viewers will recall, Sloane secretly facilitated the adoption of Nicole's baby with Eric Brady, deceitfully presenting the child as her own with E.J. The truth is a ticking time bomb, and the casting of the baby, a beautiful boy with a captivating presence, according to the production team, means that bomb is about to detonate. This baby isn't a prop, he's a character, Masters states emphatically. His arrival on screen, his face, his very existence, is the key that will unlock a chain of events leading to the greatest whodunit Salem has seen in years. The storyline will reach its climax during a tense Dimera family gathering. A combination of a slipped DNA test and the observant eye of a newly empowered Chanel Dupree will lead to the shattering revelation. The baby is not Sloane's. The fallout will be immediate and brutal. E.J., humiliated and enraged, will cast Sloane out of the Dimera mansion, leaving her with nothing. But the question of the baby's true maternity will hang in the air, a mystery that Nicole and Eric will desperately race to solve. However, just as the truth seems within reach that the baby is, in fact, Nicole's stolen child, a catastrophic event will occur. Sloane, cornered, desperate, and seeing her entire world collapse, will disappear with the infant. This will launch our next major mystery, Masters reveals. The baby is missing. Everyone is a suspect. Is it Sloane acting alone in a fit of malice? Is it a Dimera enemy using the chaos to strike? Or is it someone we'd never expect, with a motive we can't yet fathom? The search for this child will unite rivals, destroy alliances, and expose the true nature of every parent in Salem. This baby's fate will be the story that consumes the entire town. The tapestry of tomorrow. In weaving together the threads of a hidden Horton past, the passionate return of Chelsea and Nick, and the high-stakes drama of a missing infant, Days of Our Lives is demonstrating a masterful commitment to its core identity. The show is honoring its profound history by daring to explore its nuances, satisfying longtime fans with deep-cut returns, and fearlessly launching the next generation of heart-wrenching conflict. Salem has always been a town where legacy and destiny collide. This year, the Horton ornament will reveal a truth that changes the past. A Phoenix couple will fight for a future they thought was lost, and the cry of one innocent baby will dictate the destiny of everyone who hears it. The days of our lives, it seems, are about to get more dramatic than ever.